Yo, well, there kinda is a point to this video and kinda isn't. It's just one of these things. I was, talking to a couple of people and they were like, "Oh, you should make another video." So I'm making another video. Yeah, what about that? One of my friends is getting. This isn't one of these things like, oh, one of my friends did this thing and this other thing happened, and it's actually me I'm talking about, like in the third person. I mean, shit, I'll be perfect. I'll be the first one to put my hands up and say, I've done this shit. This is me. I'm talking about here. But yeah, one of my friends is getting a bit of hassle from some people and shit. So yeah, generally this video is just a sort of thing to everybody who, I mean, everyone in the world gets shit from people at time to time. And I know that at times it seems like when you're in the middle of it, it's like, fuck, everybody hates me. But then when you take a step back, it's like, this tiny, tiny group of people doesn't like me out of the 100 odd billion people in the world. And obviously the aliens as well, because they love everyone. Um, so really, this is just a message to, these people that go through this shit and are going through this shit, that it I know this is totally overused and people say it all the time and it kind of loses all meaning, but it does get better. You know, I mean, I'm not afraid to admit it. Most of my primary school life, I got the crap beaten out of me and I got bullied a lot. Which, you mean, look at me, I'm built like a tank. But yeah, that happened. And all the way through high school, I got the crap beaten out of me. And it wasn't until the end of high school, when I left that I realised that, high school and primary school, people say, oh, it's the best years of your life. That's bullshit. Best years of your life are whatever years you want to choose. You know? The years that you finally develop into an adult. The years that you go off to college, off to university. The years that you discover heavy metal and decide, oh, I'm going to dedicate my life to heavy metal, and then 3 years down the line decide, you know what, Sigur Rós, really a good band. I'm going to listen to more of them. And then, you just hang up your Judas Priest jacket. Well, that's perfectly okay, But do not let people say, oh, high school's the best years of your life, and therefore, you know, you have to have the best years of your life in high school. Don't. I mean, in high school, yeah, I got beaten up a lot, and most kids do. I mean, I know obviously there's people that didn't get beaten up. It's because they were the ones doing the beating up, and quite frankly, I hope their testicles turn cubic and fester at the corners. But really, it does get a shitload better than this. Like, however bad you're feeling at the moment, it improves, And I mean, at the moment, it seems like it's really hard and there's no hope and there's no chance of anything good happening. But, dude, it just at times, you're going to go through times like that. I mean, everyone does. But as long as you know that people are there for you and you don't feel like a sort of failure for asking for help or for, needing someone to talk to, then you will get through it. And then you'll look back on it and realize, hey, that kind of sucked a lot. But hey, I'm not gonna let that happen again. I'm gonna do something about it, and I'm gonna move on from there. I don't know. Maybe I'm just ranting. Maybe I'm just talking a load of shit just because I can. Because hey, I am an individual. I have a YouTube account, and you will pay attention to what I have to say. unless of course you stop the video or navigate back to whatever porn you were watching. I mean, that's cool too, you know. Although why you would go from porn to a big hairy guy, I don't know. It would work somehow. Anyway, yeah, kind of off topic there. But yeah, no matter how sucky things seem at the moment, they do improve. And generally, no matter how lost you feel, realize that there are loads of other people feeling the exact same way. And that, take comfort in that, Take comfort in the fact that, yeah, you may feel like everyone in the world hates you or that everyone's getting on at you, but those people that get on at you and stuff, they don't matter, you know? It took me a while to realise that after high school and all that jazz. But it shaped me as who I am. So whether you believe in, God or Allah or Buddha or whatever the hell you believe in, Xenu, um, just know that it gets a hell of a lot better than this, and that no matter how hard things are, they do improve, and that no matter how alone you feel at times, there are always people out there for you. I mean, maybe it's someone in another country that you come across on IMVU or whatever the kids are using these days. Um, or maybe it's just someone down the road. Or maybe it's just some random person that, a waitress at a coffee shop or whatever. But never be afraid to talk to people about how you're feeling, and just, yeah, know that it does get a hell of a lot better, and that, yeah, well, it gets better, kind of, you know. Anyway, yeah, cool. I think that's me. Yeah, cool. Keep smiling.